Now, at the start of the month, we talked about Mighty Morphin and Power Rangers issue number 5, and how we'd be getting some big revelations with those issues. One of them being the fallout of discovering the new Green Ranger, and in Power Rangers, it would be the appearance of Astronema and Ecliptor appearing in the Power Rangers comic, pre-Power Rangers in space. So, some big things are going on. And according to Morphin Legacy and Previews World, where they got their source from, that story arc is continuing, so that is good to know. So, let's read the plot synopsis for Mighty Morphin issue number 6. So, still reeling from the revelation of the new Green Ranger's true identity, the new Mighty Morphin team must join the former Ranger Grace Sterling to save Angel Grove from a new threat tied to Zordon's surprising past. So, we're going to dive deeper into the new Green Ranger arc and Grace Sterling and Zordon's past, which has been going on in Mighty Morphin. Now, Zordon's past is very interesting because it's something that I thought we'd never dive into when it comes to the Power Rangers comics, due to the rules that Hasbro and Saban had for Ryan if he couldn't do it or not. I don't know. I need to, follow up with that story. Maybe get an interview with Ryan. That'd be cool. One could dream. But yeah, we're going to find more about that stuff, and I'd be excited to see what they do next. Now, we kind of know who the Green Ranger is. Some people are in total denial of who the new Green Ranger is. I could be totally wrong with who the new Green Ranger is, but we're going to be discovering who the new Green Ranger is next month, I believe. And then after that, we're going to have the fallout of the Green Ranger stuff. So who knows how long this arc is going to go on for. And then, over in Power Rangers, the Omega Rangers have formed an uneasy alliance with Lord Drakkon, but now must trust Astronema and Ecliptor in order to survive. So, that's some interesting stuff going on with those comics, because you've got the Omega Rangers forming an uneasy alliance with Drakkon, which they've kind of already done from the get-go, ever since they brought Drakkon on ship. It's just, now they have to trust Drakkon and actually maybe listen to him for once, instead of Drakkon doing his big brain plans when stuff goes to shit and stuff like that. But hey, but then they say now they must trust Astronema and Ecliptor in order to survive. So, I wonder what that means. They're going to put the faith in these brand new characters that we know. Well, we do know about them, but we know nothing about their motivations in the comics so far. So, here are the covers. Let's bring them up. Main covers. So, here is the main cover for... Oh, gotta bring it up again. Here is the main cover for Mighty Morphin. Looks really interesting. You see a big green light and the Rangers jumping up. I do wonder if there's going to be something edited towards this, because they are forming an alliance with the new Green Ranger, but who knows, who knows. What's interesting about this one... oh wait, I opened it up again. Never mind, because I want to do something. I want to bring something up, because this location in Power Rangers in space looks vaguely familiar. So, there's a location they go to in Power Rangers in space that I need to talk about that looks very familiar. Do they have locations in... Okay, give me a second. I believe it's episode 16. So, that's it. So, let me just bring up that picture. Let me bring it up to full size. So, the cover for for Power Rangers 16, for Power Rangers issue number 6, looks very interesting, because you see Astronema leaping all over the place. And what we see down below is a very, very familiar setting if you've paid attention to Power Ranger seasons and stuff like that. And it's the planet Onyx. That's right, the planet Onyx. Now, if you don't remember the planet Onyx in Power Rangers in space, it was sort of, let me bring it up. If I remember correctly, it was the hub for most bad guys in the a peaceful place where monsters can get together for a semi-neutral setting. So, that's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting because we barely see that place in Power Rangers in space. We saw it in flashes of Dark Honda. We saw it in Heir to the Throne. And we saw it in Power Rangers Lost Galaxy. So we're going to be visiting that planet, which will be very interesting. And I do wonder if we'll get cameos of past Power Ranger villains in this area, because we did sort of see some of them in Mighty Morphin during Necessary Evil, where we saw people like Elgar, Dark Honda, and stuff like that. I do wonder if we're going to run into bad guys like that. But anyway, guys, what do you think of these covers? Because I think the Power Ranger comics and Mighty Morphin and Power Rangers are just jumping into high gear. Like, every month we discover something new about these comics, and seeing a familiar location used for one of the covers, whether it's going to come into play or not, is very interesting, and I can't wait to see where it goes next. So anyway, guys, do you have any predictions for Mighty Morphin or Power Rangers? Tell me in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear thoughts. I'd love to hear opinions. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Take care. Bye.